What is up, everyone? We are back again with more Amulet Titan. We were rudely assaulted last round by our Teamer Prowess opponent, and this time we are out for blood. We are looking for that win, and so without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into the match here. We are currently 1-2 here. Unfortunately, we played against Tron, which we won, versus Teamer Prowess, and versus John Deluris, which we lost against, sadly. So we're fighting back for the 3-2 here. That is our hope. I also just recorded a video, a discussion on companions after the rules update on the 1st of this month. And I recorded this video with my good friend Bailey Cakes. It will not be posted on my channel, but it will be posted on his. Keep an eye out for that, and I'll definitely put something up once his video goes live, so that you all can see and enjoy it. But for now, what we have here is good old faithful Amulet. So our opponent not on a companion here. This hand has a turn 4 Titan if we find one, and it has some interaction. The stirrings, I don't really know what it could find here. I guess it could find a second amulet, but that doesn't really speed us up a whole lot. I don't know. It's kind of medium, but we're on the draw, so I'm tempted to keep this. But if we just don't draw any relevant creatures, even if we were to draw, say, a Dryad, then we would still need to top deck a Titan. I guess we could Ancient Stirrings to try to find a T-West, but I don't know. It's really close, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it on faith. Let's see what we're playing against here. Just having the turn 1 Amulet is so good against so many matchups. Like, if we're playing against, Ad Nauseam, for example, they wouldn't be playing a companion, most likely. It's possible that it's some other deck, some other, combo or aggressive deck. Or it's Amulet, in which case having the turn 1 Amulet is extremely essential. So, this Engineer's Post is not looking great, though. This Explorer, however, I'm digging that Explorer. The question is, what do we do here? I think we just have to get our own Amulet into play. If it comes to it, we may have to Explosives away both of our Amulets, depending on what our opponent's draw looks like. Not something that I'm super happy to have to do, but I wonder if they're leaving the Growth Chamber in play here. Yep. I have Azusa. Okay. Yeah, well, we might have to blow up these Amulets just to prevent ourselves from getting Titaned. Although, with a Stronghold, we may not want to blow up the Amulets just because we can't prevent a Titan from hitting play. I don't know. It looks like we're just going to be behind here. We don't have a Titan yet. We don't have a creature yet. Things are not looking great for us this game. If they just need any untap land, and then next turn they'll have a Titan. But they didn't. Well, we have our own Titan now as well. I don't know how that influences our decision. We can explore for free here at the very least. So I'm going to start off with that. And just to be honest, without an Amulet, I don't know if we can even try to keep up here, to be honest. We'll pick up the Forest, further our mana, and we're going to go ahead and cast this Explorer. Okay, now we have to decide if we actually want to try to blow up their Amulet or not. I don't know, it's close. I think we're just going to need our own Amulet to be in play, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and Stirrings, I suppose. Yeah. We can use Explosives to kill a bunch of field tokens. Another Amulet is pretty good. Is it, though? Actually, this Ghost Quarter lets us prevent them from tightening, potentially. Huh. That's interesting. But then we don't have a way to play our own Titan the turn following. If we get the second Amulet, then we can probably line up a pretty good turn. That is if we survive. I don't think they would... I guess they could haste and double strike, but they wouldn't be able to kill us unless they had like a Dryad or something, or a second Amulet. I'm going to go with the second Amulet. Might be wrong. And we'll play Garenbrig. We'll play our Amulet. And then we have Titan next turn. So, we'll see what they got. They also might have trouble hasting their Titan, depending on what they have in their hand, because of the Stronghold being in play, so we might be at an advantage there. I just realized that we had a revealed card over here, and I was like, what did we reveal? We're not playing a companion. Of course, there's the Amulet we got off of the Ancient Stirrings. They have a Titan. And they do have the Garrison. So, unless they're playing two Vesuvas like I am, I don't think... No, they can always just play the Garrison one more time. So they can play it here, float red-white, play it again, float red-white, and float a colors for the Stronghold. Pick up the Stronghold and play the Stronghold, and then they can haste and cast the Titan. I think that's the line. Let's see if they see it here. Yeah, I think what they want to do here is pick up the Garrison, play it one more time, and then, yeah, then pick up the Stronghold and play that after. Okay, so we are getting hasted here. It looks like they won't be able to trigger Field the Dead, so that's good. And if they don't play around Ghost Quarter, we actually have the ability potentially to double Ghost Quarter them. Because the first Titan can get the Ghost Quarter, the second Titan can get a Vesuva. But double Ghost Quarter is not going to do much, depending, because they'll just get two forests. So, I guess this line works as well. What? They they floated blue. I guess they're getting Vesuva, copying Boros Garrison, and Talaria West here? I suppose they don't need a Garrison necessarily to make a white if they have like a Gemstone Mine or a Crumbling Vestige or something. A line that involves Crumbling Vestige, like Crumbling Vestige, no, but Crumbling Vestige Key West wouldn't let them use their blue mana immediately, so I'm not really sure what they're going for here. They went for a Field plus Ghost Quarter. Okay. Well, I'm not sure that we can beat that. We would need to draw a Dryad or an Azusa right now. If we draw a Dryad or Azusa, we can play through this Ghost Quarter. Or we can just cast a Titan because they Ghost Quartered us during their main phase. I'll accept that as well. I have to imagine that our double Amulet draw is going to beat out their single Amulet draw if we get to play a Titan. Attacking with the Azusa for value. Okay. Yeah, they definitely had a line where they could haste there, and they just did not go for it. So I'm not really sure what's going on over there. Okay, so... Yeah, we just have to play the Gruul Turf, I think. Is there any reason? Is there any reason to float a red instead? I don't think so. Yeah, this is fine. And we still cannot get them with the double Ghost Quarter. So I don't know that that's the line I'm going to try to go for. Obviously, we're hasting and attacking here. Stronghold. And we'll just get Garrison. There's no reason to Vesuva their Garrison, so I need to see what these are. So these are the strongholds. Oh, it doesn't matter, actually. We can do it staggered like this. My opponent's throwing me off by throwing themselves off. Alright. We might actually want to forego the second haste activation here so that we have additional lands to get if we want to double strike. Because here we could search for... What are we going to search for here? We can get a Ghost Quarter to hit a green source. Oh wait, they are just dead to their pact. What do? They cast a Summoner's Pact, they don't have double green, so I can actually just pass the turn and they're dead. I don't understand what's going on over there. Whatever. I'll just pick up the Stronghold. They are very dead, though. I have no clue what it is that they're doing. I'm going to go ahead and Ghost Quarter or Growth Chamber anyways, just to make sure. Maybe they just floated the wrong mana. I have no clue. Yeah, we'll get Ghost Quarter and Sunhome. And that way we can... Yeah, this way we can double strike and we can also Ghost Quarter something of theirs. So Sunhomes first, then Ghost Quarter. So untap, float some mana. Untap. Yeah, we'll go ahead and double strike him now. No reason to pretend like I'm not doing that. This way we don't lose our Titan. And we'll Ghost Quarter their thing, and I guess they'll just die. I don't really know what's going on here. Goodbye, opponent's green source. Okay. I'm gonna assume that they made a misstep of some sort there. Let's see. Force of Vigor is gonna be great. Dismember seems relevant. Rex Sage is great. Beast Withins are great. Pact Negation is pretty good. Engineering Explosives, not a fan. Grazers, not a big fan. One Stirrings can go. Maybe one Summoner's Pact can go. Let's see what else. Explore, a little slow. Is this the way that we submit it? Because there's a possibility to play an Ancient Stirrings over this Explore, or even an Arboreal Grazer, and I don't hate that. You know what? I have faith in the one Explore. I mean, we actually probably could have cut the Bajuka Bog now that I'm thinking about it, because... I mean, they could be playing Uro, but we don't know that for sure. I don't know. This hand seems pretty good. So I'm going to keep it. I mean, this has everything we want. We have a fast way to Titan with a Garen Brig and a creature. We have a turn 1 amulet. We have a way to interact with their lands or their amulet. We have a turn 1 Cavern of Souls naming Beast, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. This way, if we draw a Grazer, then we can cast it. Not that it would do a whole lot, but... They have an amulet. And they have a bounce land. If they have a grazer here, then they can play in a Zusa or Dryad immediately. That would be pretty annoying. That's all right though, because then we would just oh, there's the grazer. We'll just expertly top deck our one force of vigor and blow them out because they're gonna play a Dryad here. We're gonna force both of these things on their upkeep, and they're gonna be sad. That's the plan. That's the master plan, guys. That's what I'm playing towards. Man, that would be so ridiculous if that were to happen. Are they picking up the field this time? I could see it. Hmm. Well, we're going to be a turn short of this Beats Within, so we're probably going to have to dismember the Dryad, to be honest. That is, of course, unless we top deck Force of Vigor, but clearly that's my plan, so. Pact Negation. Not really what the doctor ordered. Not gonna lie. Alright, we'll play our green source, I suppose. And we can pass it back. Actually, yeah, on their upkeep, I think, is the best time to kill this Dryad, so. Actually, we probably should have done it during our turn, because now we're leaving ourselves open to them having a Force of Negation and being able to pay for it, but. Not a Force of Negation, Pact of Negation. But this upcoming turn, we get to play land and potentially Beast Within the Rot Farm, and that might set them really far back. We could also pack for a Rex Sage and blow up their Amulet. Oh, no, we don't want to do that, because we won't be able to pay. I mean, if their play is just land go, I feel very strongly about Beast Withining this Rot Farm here, to be honest. I think that's going to be my play. So, yeah, and if we top deck a bounce land, we have a Titan. This feels pretty good. We're playing Amulet Panza, guys. Breeding Pool go. Feels pretty good to me. We still have to get ahead from here. Bounce land. That's not a bounce land. So we could either explore or we could play the Dryad. And I think the Dryad is going to be the highest upside here. I mean, that plays into their Force of Vigor if they have one. I don't know if they would have cast it already. I'm just gonna hope they don't have a Force of Vigor. Bajuka Bog. I was about to expand the graveyards, but there's no real point in doing that considering I'm not using my graveyard. They might be using theirs if they have Uro, but who knows. Bounce land. Bounce land. Ugh. Rex Sage is not terrible, actually. But ooh, do I lead on the Explorer or not? If I Explore, then we'll have 3 lands, and we'd have to top deck exactly Bounce Land in order for that to work out. Ugh, man. I really want to go for the high value play and just cast the Explorer, but I think it's more correct to just jam this Reclamation Sage. Like I said, Amulet Panza. That's our plan. Not attacking, obviously. Not only would it do nothing in the face of the beast, it would also not get through this Arboreal Grazer, so. Come on, we just need a bounce land. Bounce land. Bounce land. Finally. Okay. Okay, we're cooking with gas now, guys. So we'll play this. And we'll pick it back up. We'll make a green with our Radiant Fountain, as people usually do. You know what? Actually, we could make sure this Titan is uncounterable. We can back it up with a pact negation, but we'd have to be able to pay for it. So we're going to have 2 lands, -1, because we're going to haste. Wait, so we can have, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So if we play a Titan now, get T-West and a land... No, there's no way we can get another Titan and play anyways. I don't know why I'm thinking about that line. So instead, let's just go with this line. I don't think there's any reason to... They can't pay for a pact negation anyway, so we're just going to cast it. So, we can... If we play this land now, we can float a red and then get Valakut or like a white, and then get Valakut and haste land, and be able to haste and still Valakut down, I guess, them. I don't know. I don't think it matters. We're just going to do it. I'm going to yield to my amulet triggers. We'll make a white, and we'll pick up the cavern. Yeah, that's fine. We'll play Titan. We'll yield here. Yes. So our plan is to get Valakut and the Slayer Stronghold. Yep, that's fine. Just swing with the Titan only, I guess. We are going to point 1 trigger at this beast, so we don't get blown out by a dismember. They would have to have double dismember to really punish us here. So I'm going to do a Vesuva copy in the Valakut and the Ghost Quarter, I guess. And I think that clears all avenues that we could die. So, yeah. We would potentially have lethal if we, for example, tried to double Vesuva here, but there's no reason to play into Dismember on the Dryad, I think. So. This way, they would have to be able to Dismember the Titan and Dismember the Dryad in order to get my Titan out of play. And then they still have to beat an onboard Ghost Quarter. So. That's fine. As much as I would love to be able to play out this Explore, well, they didn't Dismember now, so if we play the Explore in the Cavern, then... Yeah, if we play the Explorer in the Cavern, then they're just dead. If they had a Dismember, they would have cast it already, so... Giant. Alright. Well, that was an exciting mirror match, man. That was complicated, but not in the way that I expected. I don't even know how to describe my feelings right now. But anyways, I hope that you are entertained by this match, and if you were, leave a like, subscribe. I will have match 5 coming for you real soon. Until then, this is Redface Menace, signing off.